What's going on, you guys? My name is Tommy Moreno, and today I am bringing you a video on how to sell your home in 7 steps. By the way, if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe, and if you do enjoy this video, please leave a like and comment down below. Now let's get into it. So first step to selling your home is obviously deciding to sell your house. So there's going to be 2 main reasons why you decide to sell, and one's going to be home related and the other is going to be personal. So the 2 main home related reasons why people move is, one, because there's been an increase in family members and they need more bedrooms, or the house is just too small and they decide to upgrade. Another home related reason is due to the neighborhood. It may be too busy, or either there's not enough stuff to do, or it's either too young and too quiet of a place, so you decide to move. Moving on to more personal reasons to sell your home would be to either if you have a job transfer and it's too far from where you're living now, so you have to move closer, or you just want to see family more. Alright, and your second step is consultation. So when you decide to sell, you're going to want to hit up your local agent if you're in the Chicagoland area. And then after that, basically, they'll come over, they'll get to know you, they'll get to know the house. You take them on a quick tour, and they're going to ask you some basic general questions on why you're moving, when you're moving, and if you decide to buy, they're also going to do kind of like both a seller and a buyer consultation to whatever fits your needs. They're going to find it out. Alright, moving on to step number 3 is market analysis and pricing strategy. So pricing your home is pretty much part science and part art, and it shouldn't be you shouldn't experiment with it. It shouldn't be, let's list it at a high price to see what we can get for it, or let's list it at an unreasonable price so we have some negotiating room. You should always try to list it at the fair market value, and that's what your agent is going to do. Is we're going to come up with some type of comparative market analysis to try to price your home at just the right spot. Alright, your home price is going to be based on what the buyer is willing to pay for it. And that number is going to be based on the market, the competition, the economic conditions, the perception of what the buyer thinks your property is worth, and the location. Alright, your next step, number 4, is preparing your home. Now, after deciding what to list the price at, you're going to basically get the home ready for it to be shown. So you're going to want to clean up, you're going to want to, have everything out of the way, stage the home, and when they do this, they're going to, give you a time frame of when you should have the house done by. That way, we have a photographer who comes in and takes professional photos of your home. The majority of home buyers start their home search online. So if they see very well taken pictures of a very attractive house, that's when they're going to want to call their agent and say, hey, I want to take a tour of this place. Okay, step number 5 is to receive a negotiated offer. When this happens, you list your home at a good price where a buyer will see that and tell their agent, hey, I want to put in an offer. And when they do, they'll call your agent up and they will say, hey, I want to put in an offer, and then you have three options at that point. You see the offer, if you like it, you can accept it. If you don't, you want a little bit more, you can counter offer, send that to the buyer's agent, or if you don't like it at all, you can just reject it. Alright, moving on to step number 6, we got contract to closing. Now for this, you're going to want to do it, you have to do a number of things. So you're going to want to open an escrow account with the buyer, putting in usually it's earnest money that's held through a third party, and then you're going to want to do title search and insurance. You have to hire an attorney to basically walk you through all the paperwork, basically tell you what you're getting into. Negotiate closing costs depending on what's in it. Complete a home inspection and see if the house is okay to buy, see if there's any problems with it. Then after that, if the buyer does find something, or sorry, the home inspector does find something, the buyer might then want to renegotiate the offer. Lastly, you have to remove contingency after everything is taken care of, and then you have to meet the buyer has to meet the funding requirements in order to buy the home. Okay, and lastly, we have step number 7, settlement and closing. This is the transfer of funds and ownership from the seller to the buyer. And usually at this point, a title company or an attorney will act as an independent third party, usually to facilitate the closing. And so yeah, depending on when the buyer is ready to move in, this will determine when you have to be all packed up and moved out. Alright, and with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment what you guys like and what you want to see in the future. I'm going to be coming out with more videos, every week. So yeah, thanks for watching again, and I'll see you next time.